on CBS 46 News at 6.
All the recent rain has caused 9.2 million gallons of raw sewage to spill into Snapfinger Creek. Coming up, we'll take you live to this DeKalb County neighborhood where they're fed up with this smelly problem.
They're not just annoying, they are downright criminal. We're talking to lawmakers who want to charge porch pirates with felonies.
This is a moral issue.
Should the city of Atlanta borrow $100 million to help the affordable housing problem?
Don't forget where you come from. And I'm talking to you too, Keisha.
The story from City Hall coming up.
But first, breaking news at 6. One teenager killed, 2 others hurt in an East Point shooting.
This happened after a large fight just before 4:30 this afternoon near Main Street and the Wagon and Buggy Works. CBS 46 has a crew heading to the scene. We'll have more information on the CBS 46 app. Also breaking at 6, a missing woman believed to be kidnapped by her caretaker has been found alive. Gwinnett County Police found Linda Williams this afternoon with Adult Protective Services. Investigators say she was dropped off at a location in October by either Keisha Mitchell, who's seen there on the right, or an associate of hers. Police are still looking for this woman, Linda Kimball, as well as Keisha Mitchell.
Breaking at 6, 7 children rushed to the hospital after 2 Atlanta public school buses slam and collide with each other. It happened around 4 o'clock this afternoon in Atlanta on Collier Road and DeFore Avenue. Investigators say the injured children will be okay.
Well, that's good news. Right now at 6, and clear pictures of a trifling trio accused of stealing from a nursing home in less than 10 minutes, where police say they went on a shopping spree using someone else's money.
Developing tonight, more than 9 million gallons of filth spills into a Metro Atlanta creek.
And now the effort is on not only to clean up the sewage, but to ensure something like this never happens again. CBS 46's Molly McCullum has the story.
This is believed to be the largest sewage spill in DeKalb County in over a decade. DeKalb County confirmed to us today that it is because of record rainfall that overwhelmed some of the treatment plants and a manhole that spilled 9.2 million gallons of raw sewage directly into Snapfinger Creek. Nearly 18 inches of rain have fallen in DeKalb County, and that's causing treatment plants to be overwhelmed. They're already running at reduced capacity thanks to ongoing construction to repair some aging infrastructure. Since 2010, DeKalb County has dedicated over $300 million to repair some of that aging wastewater infrastructure. The deadline for those repairs is June of 2020, but DeKalb County has admitted that they will likely not meet that deadline, and it will take several more years to repair all of the necessary infrastructure. Now, this is not the only spill that has happened this year. There have been 90 other small spills, bringing the grand total of raw sewage into some of these areas' creeks up to 12.1 million gallons. In Lithonia, Molly McCullum, CBS 46 News.
Oh, what a day. We got up to 69 degrees this afternoon, and with the exception of those few light showers early this morning, we've been dry. Temperatures still holding on to the 60s, 63 in Atlanta, 64 in LaGrange, 66 in Griffin. And you compare these temperatures to where we were this time yesterday, and what a change. Right now, 15 degrees warmer in Gainesville and Atlanta compared to this time yesterday. Athens and Griffin, 18 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. We are dry and will stay dry through the rest of the evening. So if you have plans tonight, don't worry. All of that rain now well towards south and east. But we do have another system, another cold front that is approaching, and it will be here tomorrow. We'll see brief sunshine tomorrow morning, but then the clouds move in and that chance of rain. Luckily, that front will wither away as it moves on through. So only a 30% chance of rain tomorrow, and that rain will be very light, but that system will bring much colder temperatures. So here's what we're tracking. Just a few showers tomorrow afternoon. Once the rain moves out, a big drop in temperatures, and it's staying cold. In fact, we're going to see cold temperatures through the rest of the month. I'll let you know how cold it's going to get and how much rain we're expecting coming up.
Thank you, Jen. You can download the free CBS 46 app to get weather alerts sent directly to your phone. The app is free and available for Apple and Android users. We have a crime alert in Athens tonight. CBS 46 investigates what's being done to keep women safe after the second sexual assault involving a University of Georgia student this year. The most recent incident happened early Sunday morning. The victim told police her accused attackers offered her a ride at the North Campus parking lot. At some point, the woman told police that she was attacked during that ride. At least one UGA student with whom we spoke, says that she takes certain steps to make sure that she is neither targeted nor attacked.
Even my parents will send me stories from other colleges about similar things happening. I definitely take precautions. I make sure I'm with friends, or I just don't go out really, really late at night.
Athens-Clarke County Police are handling the investigation since it happened off campus. An accused sexual predator is fired. The owner of Rockstar Cheer in Woodstock fired Donald Jones over the weekend. There he is. He is accused of molesting a teenage boy. Jones served as the athletic director at Rockstar Cheer.
Right now, state lawmakers pushing to pass a bill to punish porch pirates. If it passes, sweeping packages or swiping them could send someone to prison for up to 5 years. CBS 46's Capitol reporter Haley Mason is live at the state capitol tonight. Haley, good evening.
Hey there, Sean. We all know it is not legal to steal other people's things, but lawmakers tell me they're learning it's been hard to punish those porch pirates in a tough way, even though a lot of the crimes have been caught on video. They're the quick crooks that are hard to catch. Coined porch pirates, they see your package waiting for you, then come up and snag it before you ever get a chance to open it yourself.
Well, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to all of us.
A new bill sponsored by several Georgia lawmakers would make it a felony to be a porch package thief.
It's something you've ordered, something many times that is medically necessary, or something that you're waiting on to complete a project or do something for work, and it's just frustrating when folks just come by and grab the package, and then the next thing you know, 2 days later, it's found down a dead-end road somewhere.
It's already illegal to steal mail from the mailbox. It's also illegal to steal mail in transit.
The issue of stealing packages or taking packages off of someone's doorstep kind of fell into a gray area that made it very hard for them to charge and prosecute.
Lawmakers say local police tell them it's hard to charge this crime because the packages are kind of in between those two rules.
It has not actually been put in your possession at that point, so that's kind of where the gray area came into play.
If the bill becomes law, porch pirates could be sailing to 1 to 5 years behind bars. And right now, this bill is currently moving through the House Judiciary Committee, waiting on a vote to move forward into law. Reporting live at the State Capitol, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.
I'm Alicia Roberts at the live desk tonight. The Environmental Protection Agency is confirming it is checking a larger section of an Atlanta neighborhood for lead-contaminated soil. A spokesperson just responded to our email. The EPA will expand operations in Atlanta's Vine City by 3 blocks. We first told you about the issue last month. The EPA identified nearly 400 homes with possible contaminated soil. The EPA plans to have a community meeting about its expansion. It's happening this Thursday, or I should say Thursday, March 12th at the YMCA on MLK Jr. Drive. At the live desk, Alicia Roberts, CBS 46 News.
Alicia, thank you. Turning to Campaign 2020, live pictures tonight from Charleston, South Carolina. In less than 2 hours, 7 Democratic presidential candidates will debate each other just days before South Carolina's primary. CBS 46 political analyst Rashad Ritchie is preparing to watch every minute of tonight's debate. He and our Carolyn Ryan will be live on our Facebook page speaking directly with you as the candidates go back and forth with each other. Those two may go back and forth with each other, too.
Carolyn, Rashad, nice to see you both. Georgians will have to wait now until March 24th for their chance to pick who they would like to see run up against President Trump in November. And until then, expect more questions about Georgia's voting machines. Monday in Sumter County, Superior Court election integrity activists filed a petition against 5 members of the county election board. They say the touch screens on voting machines are too big and bright, allowing other voters to see their selection. The activists claim this violates ballot secrecy provisions, and they are now asking that the state switch to hand-marked paper ballots. Georgia's Secretary of State is working overtime to ease any and all fears about the state's voting machines.
Brad Raffensperger spoke with CBS 46's Rebecca Schramm earlier today after the Atlanta Press Club's Newsmakers Breakfast. He says the machines are ready for early voting and the state's presidential primary.
Before we put the machines out, we actually do a security check. So everything was checked, double checked, so that make sure that that code is actually reading what it's supposed to read.
Not everyone is convinced, however. Members of Voter GA encouraging voters to mail in their ballots. Stay with CBS 46 throughout the 2020 campaign as we track delegates gained and all other election-related events.
Atlanta City Council is calling the lack of affordable housing in the metro area a crisis. It comes after the mayor ordered a halt for all new building in one of the city's hottest neighborhoods.
Today, a council committee tried to reconcile those contradictions. CBS 46's special assignment reporter Sally Sears breaks down the balancing act.
What is the role of the city in protecting longtime residents from market forces? Two ideas. One is spending $100 million of public money to build more houses. The other is stopping private money from building more apartments. Today, a city council committee said yes to both. Home construction in a town way short on housing. West Side elected officials are trying to avoid the Old Fourth Ward and Memorial Drive problems of suddenly getting hot and running out poorer residents. So the mayor is hitting the pause button, asking for a 6-month moratorium on new construction.
Lots of flipping, renovations, and prices being driven up, a lot of people being driven out.
The moratorium, as it was currently envisioned, would last 180 days. This allows for it to last less.
Amir Faroqi watched the same thing happen in his district, and he sounded skeptical of the mayor's moratorium.
What does success look like at the end or before the end of the 6 months?
Last week, the entire city council heard simmering frustration.
The rent has gone up 2 and in some instances 3 times what it was a year or 2 years ago.
This is a moral issue, one in which all of us have to be concerned.
Don't forget where you come from. And I'm talking to you too, Keisha. You know you from the hood.
Today, the mayor's office sent Charlotta Wilson-Jacks to explain why the moratorium is necessary.
And what we want to do is minimize the unintended consequences.
The council committee room had some high-priced real estate lawyers listening today. Georgia law is on their side, protecting private property owners. Is the city ready to take on that fight? That's a question for another day. Sally Sears, CBS 46 News.
Thank you, Sally. CBS 46 everywhere tonight. Surveillance video showing 3 women accused of stealing a nurse's wallet at the Carrollton Nursing and Rehab Center. Investigators say the women used stolen credit and debit cards at a Walmart in Bremen. They are suspects in a similar crime in Paulding County.
Funeral arrangements announced for an Atlanta police officer allegedly killed by his wife. Stanley Lawrence's celebration of life service is this Friday at Jackson Memorial Baptist Church. Investigators say his wife, Tamara, killed him last week in Riverdale.
We're going to start with our 3-degree guarantee. It was a warm day. We got up to 69 degrees today. Hopefully you went out and enjoyed it. Forecast was 67, got a little bit more sunshine, so that added to those temperatures. But within 3 degrees, so another $50 for our charity for the month of February. Wilderness Works up to $750 and counting. Beautiful afternoon. Still seeing plenty of sunshine out there. We are going to be mostly cloudy tonight. That will keep those temperatures warm, but it is going to stay dry. We had a few light showers early this morning, really before 5 a.m. That's that 0.3 of an inch of rain. Since then, it has been dry, and it's going to stay dry for tonight, but we do have big changes on the way. Our next weather system already approaching from the northwest. This is a cold front that has much colder temperatures behind it. It's going to get cold. It's going to be windy as it moves on through, but it won't be here until late in the day. So we'll start off with some sunshine, then we'll see some rain before that colder air moves in. This system not nearly as wet as the one that moved through yesterday. So although it will bring some rain, those rainfall totals will be very light, if any at all. So here's a look at what to expect tonight. We're sandwiched between 2 fronts, so that means we are dry, kind of in the middle, awaiting the next system. It will be cloudy, so temperature is going to be slow to warm down. By the time you wake up tomorrow morning, 48 degrees in Atlanta. The average low is 40. So it will stay warm through tomorrow morning, but tomorrow is a day of change. We're starting off with sunshine, so enjoy the couple of hours of sunshine. We'll be in the mid to upper 50s, but then that rain moves in the afternoon, mainly after 2 p.m., and the rain that will move in will be very light, and that cold air doesn't move in until after the front pushes through. So it's not until tomorrow night that you notice the change in temperatures. So here we go, hour by hour. Dry in the morning. There are those few light showers ahead of the front starting at around 2 p.m. Then as we approach the afternoon rush hour, that's when we'll see a little bit of steadier rain. But again, you can see not very much with this system. Just that fine line of rain around 6 o'clock moves out pretty quickly. Cold air moves in behind it. It will be windy as well. Could see a little bit of wraparound moisture on the back edge of this front. Because of that, we could see a few light flurries in the highest elevations of the North Georgia mountains by early Thursday morning, but not really expecting much in the way of accumulations. More than anything, you're going to notice the cold, mid to upper 40s on Thursday, but we will see some sunshine, and it is going to be cold. 40s on Thursday, 50 on Friday, 49 on Saturday. So through the rest of February, it will be cold. We do finally warm up as we head towards the end of the weekend and next week. That will come with some rain. But until then, you will need some rain gear tomorrow, then jackets after that, and you'll keep those jackets handy at least through the first half of the weekend.